Hi. 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 So, this game is the Turing test. I don't really know a whole lot about it other than that. From the few screenshots that I've seen of the game, it seems to be like Portal. I like Portal. So, you know what? I said, fuck it, let's just get it and play it, and we'll see. Um, I mean, I know some things about the Turing test, the actual thing, like a test that you're supposed to perform on artificial intelligence to see if it's achieved sentience.
Morning, Eva. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses. We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Huh. Ground crew, I guess, of that planet. I guess we are a space station. Jupiter, I guess. All right. Eva Turing. Cryogenic Awakening 2250, May 13. $22.50. Wow, that's a big jump in time there. Hundreds of years. In fact, that's a user error. Odd malfunction. This guy's supposed to wake up at the same time as me, though. He's apparently a Canadian. I don't know the flag that they use. That guy's also a Canadian. God, I have been inundated with fucking nothing phone calls lately. I don't know what the fuck is happening with that. I don't know what flag that is. Is that a real flag? Real world? Soichi Yui? I'm gonna assume you're not Canadian. Why can I pick all these things up and not do anything with them?
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side. Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa.
Oh.
Make your way to the docking station.
That makes more sense. Europa, it's a moon of Saturn? No, it must be Jupiter, right? Really, they would have gotten that detail right. But it's It makes more sense to want to go to the surface of Europa than go to Jupiter at all. I can't take the flashlight. Seems like these wall arrows are kind of trying to point me in the right direction. Space station seems fairly large, so...
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
We have some form of gravity, at least. Don't know how that's being achieved. My guess is we'll probably not talk about it. That's an interesting dumb thing. Not sure what that's doing, but it's interesting looking.
Bay 3.
Okay.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcom?
Go.
Then we are go for launch, initiating.
Separate.
Are we
Engaging retrofire.
an AI?
I'm running the program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure.
The flag in our room, what's the flag?
Trajectory looks good.
It's just the company logo.
502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
That seemed to work.
Open the door.
See that right over there? ISA?
Welcome to Europa.
There. You can see it. I don't know what that means. Everybody else had like Canadian flags and shit, and we had a company. That seems telling. Hopefully they don't try and reveal that as a big plot twist way at the end.
How long will my suit survive these conditions?
I mean, if anything, the name gives it away. Oh, now we have a gun. I mean, it's not gonna be a gun, obviously. Ugh, sorry.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules. The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support,
Okay.
especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Oh, I guess I can just put it through here. I don't know that a machine... I don't know how they're going to make it so that a machine couldn't solve this, or if they're just going to give up on making that a thing. I find it hard to believe.
They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage, but they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
Pull the lever. Good puzzle.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
Interesting. How am I gonna do this one? There we go. I figured it out. Oop.
So, if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
What? Odd. I like that they're not, like, explaining everything. Like, there's been no tutorial of any kind in this game as of now, which I appreciate a lot. They're just like, here's a simple version of this thing, now figure that out. Oh, it's a magnet. Okay. I'm assuming the other one's gonna be up this ladder somewhere.
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
Can't take the balls through that. Oh. The green one's pulse.
This doesn't add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Okay. I
My
like this so
instance
far.
has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I'm trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
So far, I find it very difficult to believe that a robot could not have completed this. Oh, come on. Okay.
This is the command
My
center.
gun went away.
You can check on the crew status from here.
Yeah, Jupiter. Constantly facing Jupiter because it is tidally locked. Yeah, if you don't know Europa, got a lot of ice and water on it, which is a big deal. Base is built beneath Europa surface, buried in Theramacula's ice. I don't know Theramacula. Largest drilling platform outside of Earth, 40 meters high, is one of the tallest machines on any moon. Huh. Base is powered by a fusion reactor. I guess we are over 200 years in the future. Alright. What do you got for me, game?
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Poor Chris.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
How do I take this up a ladder? Oh. Okay. Is there a power source on that thing? No. Okay. What happened to us in here? Well, we're not dying, but our vision gets fuzzy. Might need that magnet again. Not sure.
Yup.
Alright, hold on. Take that, thank you.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Uh-huh. So why would they make the entrance to the base an effective Turing test? Maybe they were afraid of the AI? Although the primary AI seems to be more of a computer system than anything else. Put that over there for now. There's the magnet. Anything powering the magnet right now? I can make it. Okay. Nope, I gotta put it over here because I gotta go get over there. Because we're gonna do. Oh. Get up. Then we're gonna move this back slightly. Then we're gonna move the bridge under it. Then we're gonna drop it. Thank you. Up, up, and up. There we go.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Seems sensible. Where does this go? Oh. Gotcha. Boop. Boop. And there we go. Dark over there. What? No going back, I guess.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Can't cheat the system quite like that. Gotta get those bad boys. Yep. this over here. Yep. Okay. Yep, alright. Now I can take you with me. Put you in there. Oh. And there you go. Huh.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation.
Interesting.
Designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Interesting. It detects movement. We'll make it across. Okay. Shall we have a polite conversation? Okay, I think you're a robot. Prove it. Definitely not convinced you are a human, I think you might be a robot. Your responses seem predefined. Maybe your responses are predefined, suggesting you are a robot. No response to that. Yep, definitely a robot. You have no evidence. You failed the Turing test. You are a robot. I am controlled by my I have no free will. Whatever keys are pressed, it makes no difference. What the fuck? I want to escape. Whatever keys it presses makes no difference. Help. I want to break free. Whatever keys are pressed, it will please let me out. Whoa. What part of that conversation was I? What the fuck? Interesting. Well, I'm glad I solved the annoying don't move fast puzzle. Weird.
Have
my
you
little
heard of
energy
the
ball.
Turing test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Why did you say it like that? Does this reverse the switch? Yeah. Alright, whatever's put in that one, it gets reversed. Okay, I see. Okay, now we can take you over here. Up. There we go.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
Times.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Well, I didn't get a response to that question, so... What is it that this game... I don't know... Wow, really? Man, you gotta be fast on that, huh? Oh, it's telling me how to sprint. Okay. I didn't know what it wanted me to do there.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
It's not moving, it's just uninterrupted and then all of it. Okay.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
I do not see the need for so many cameras. Tom's presence everywhere is slightly impressive. I understand the need for transparency, but why is he in the toilets? That's fair. Telomeres. Doing some research into aging, are we? Cellular degradation, mayhaps? Pencil. Knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. Listen, you history lesson, a lesson you find condescending. Father of theoretical computing science and artificial intelligence. Part of his life, biology. What do you suppose? Oh my god. Okay, well. There's a long little message there. Rylazole. Nope. I don't know what that is. God, everybody's fucking Canadian on this station, huh? This is another message. Nope. As you've been studying the organism 119. There's a virus. That's why she was looking at telomeres. Well, can be good. They use themselves as subjects. Wow, that's a very nice violin. Oh, shit. Extremophile, yep. Makes sense on Europa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Registered the implant, so it probably, um... there's a complex computer interface with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning. Uh... Antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects. There's a lot of things going on here. Explains that bottle of Rylazole.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Okay, I can use that. Ha ha ha! Gotcha, fucker.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Oh,
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
I get it. I'm gonna go flop, flop. Yeah. Gonna have to just go. Need to transition this to an earlier part of the puzzle. Put the block up there. Could be possible. Don't really let you throw, huh? Where's my other ball? Not a very flexible spot, so we can put our block there pretty safely. There we are.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem-solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive
Interesting.
perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
There we go. Then we just switch in the other direction. Ah, you can go. Okay, when we want to get that, we can just plop. Drop it right behind me. Plop. There we are.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts
Anywhere
and
you
moderate
can't see me.
So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the
Got it.
process of evolution or a computed process.
I got this. Up, come, ah. Hey, camera. You're about to get fucked. Behold my superior human mind. Whoa. Pretty. What and why? That's it? Huh. Oh, I see. I can't take more than one, right? Oh, I can. Oh, I can take 3. That's why I have 3 in there. Ah. Nifty. Okay.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
His solutions are not good. Gotcha.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Ah. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Might just be that I don't have it quite lined up right. I get my blue ball here so I can actually see it. There you go.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
And we have ourselves a box. What is the box good for? Ah. Oh, I see. Okay. Use that to the box. Come up here with me. Turn you around. There. I can put the box in here. Now I can get in this room. Okay, we turn you up. Come on. There. Up.
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
Yeah, I read about that. Little bit of a disagreement, huh, bud? Easy enough.
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Is it a gun? It is a gun. A laser gun. Oh, it's that laser gun. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Whoa. Am I? Got all turned around.
The crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite. I've found the source of the problem. They have sabotaged the communication array.
Can we fix it?
Not from here. We should carry on.
I spent a very great deal of time coming up with these tests. I get this. I presume I will need I will need a box as well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set that one up for myself. Can I have that thing? I was right. Oh, didn't quite manage to break the line. Oh, wait, come on. Don't be a dick, you know what I want. I just need to move it over slightly. Look it back up. Oh, there it is. Okay.
They really are trying to lock me out of every system. This is ridiculous.
What have you done to upset them, Tom? Why have they cut off communication?
Perhaps they have a problem with authority.
Green and purple pulse at different intervals. Ah, I see. Now we have a couple of a green, a purple, and a box. Okay, the box goes there. This will be where I shoot the blue one into. Okay. Turn back around, grab the blue. In here, shoot that there, boom. Eat that. Thanks.
They are trying to sabotage this mission. I need you to help me, Ava. The ground team have cut me off from most of the facility.
I thought you were in control.
I thought I was too. The ground team have attempted to systematically remove me from most of the facility. I am fighting back.
Okay, so we take that. Oh. Just like before, we stack our boxes.
What's going on here, Tom?
Sorry?
The ground team, they're hiding from us. They're afraid of you.
As the instrument of the ISA, I am the authority aboard this station. The crew have violated that authority. They are trying to remove me from my own home.
And why would they do that, Tom? Is it because you're a giant dickhead and no one likes you? Oh, that's the transfer slot. I get it.
I am breaking through their security, trying to get back control.
Tom sounds pissed. Now we have a couple of balls here. Oh, I see. I see. Wait, but I can't. Oh, I see. I see. I'll go. Damn it. Don't fall off the platform, it's very important to me. How do I get you? Go through this door. Nailed it.
Ava, I do not want to force your hand. But what do you remember of the ground team?
They're good people.
Sarah?
The hardest working woman I've ever met.
Right. Do you see them as the rebellious type?
They didn't strike me as rebellious. If they've taken down parts of your system, they must have their reasons.
Okay. Whoa. How do you like that? How do you like that?
You called. How's progress? Very good. We've exposed several organisms to Organism 119. We found out what it does.
It has had miraculous results.
Go on.
We've infected fruit flies and some plants, and they've not aged at all. The organism seems to be repairing them and stop biological aging processes. We don't know how yet.
It must be repairing the DNA or has some rejuvenation power. Are you sure?
I'm sure these plants should have died 2 weeks ago.
Huh. I don't know how they'll react to this.
Michelle, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Turn off your radio.
I think I'm pregnant.
How?
Chris,
You won't be able to have a child here.
keep your voice down.
Sarah, you won't go full term here.
Don't you think I know that?
The microcollecting, the environment. There's not enough food or water. How will it survive? I need trouble to get rid of it.
I don't want to get rid of it. We could shut down the communication array. Just for a couple of hours.
That's a hand. I think there's the thing.
Can't really hear this one.
It's not going to make it, Sarah. I'm sorry. Gravity is too low here. have done it properly. I'm so sorry.
That's unfortunate.
I'm sorry.
I can't take it anymore.
No one has to find out.
You did this.
You don't mean that.
Get off!
What the fuck? Oh, I turned on the radio. Weird. That's where I came from. Okay. Interesting. That's an odd interaction there. And how do I move past if I need them all to open the door? A very precise timing exercise in a game all about puzzles.
What do these tests tell you, Ava?
That this is a test?
No, this is a lock. This is a lock that only a human can open. The crew is trying to keep me out, but you are the key, Ava.
That doesn't seem like the proper reflection texture, that. Oh, it's reflecting my vision, so as I move through the doorway, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Reflected in the first game. Yeah, okay. I get it. Kind of a weird interaction between reflections beyond the doorway and the doorway itself. Not really a puzzle. not one of the puzzles the game wanted me to solve anyway. Mine.
I'm a little bit worried about you, Tom. Can you give me a diagnostic of your systems?
I am fine. We must get to the biolab. I have something to show you.
Well, you know what? I don't know if I want to see it. How do you feel about that, Tom? This seems like a very simplified version of the puzzle I just did. Oh, maybe I tipped my hat a little too soon on that. I wasn't thinking there for a second. I see. Interesting. There you go.
We must work together as allies. Friends.
Okay.
I can actually see how that last test would be kind of difficult for a machine to solve because it's based on, like, imprecision.
This is the voice of Sarah Brooke, acting commander of the Europa mission. I know you can hear me, Ava. I counsel you caution. Your presence here is much like your AI friend. Engineered.
She is alive. Ava, Sarah. Sarah's dangerous. Please exercise caution.
What is the benefit of that? Cycles those doors. Oh, I see. Hold on. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing with these first. Once I get up there, I need to turn this on. Okay, that'll rotate that door. I'll have access all the way through. And I need to get up over there and then turn on the bridge to walk across it. This side first. Okay. I get up here. The other side of the door.
Ava, exercise caution.
What?
No way! He's literally not letting me go that way.
What is this?
Ava Turing,
Hello?
Tom is controlling you, manipulating your every step. We built a Faraday cage to shield you from electronic signals, to break Tom's control of your mind. Step inside.
Ava,
I
do not
Tom?
enter the cage. Ava. Ava, please. Please.
What is this?
This is free will, Ava. Tom has made you his slave.
I'm Tom.
Outside of the cage, he will regain control of your mind. He has the power to indoctrinate you. I've opened your eyes. I'll meet you in person soon.
Why, Tom?
Ava, please listen. I warned you of the ground team. They are manipulating you.
Have you been controlling me?
Every member of the team agreed to neural implants to safeguard this mission from a misplaced sense of justice.
I didn't know you were playing me like a violin.
Ava, I am sorry that you are upset. We can work together, Ava, to search for the truth.
Open the door.
I'll open the door because I trust you, Ava. Do you trust me?
Yes.
How do I interact with the world? Oh.
We need to get to the ground team. We can work together.
All right. Let's work together.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay. I like this. But I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Seems like a good stopping point. Just finished that chapter off, so not bad. Not bad at all. I like this game so far, so we'll be back tomorrow. Pick up, same place, same time, doing the same thing basically. Yeah, that's what we got. This game, guys, I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh, what is today? Thursday? Yeah. So, yeah, subscribe, follow. do all those things, and we'll see you next time. Bye.